Welcome to ARC's Aphasia Matters, a weekly class for people with aphasia. You and I know that aphasia is very frustrating, and we know it can be lonely and isolating. I believe no one should walk this journey alone.
Welcome to Aphasia Matters, ARC's weekly class, where we share a helpful topic, a resource, and we'll share upcoming events. Let's look at this week's topic. Well, it's about being patient with yourself. You know, it's hard to adjust to aphasia, and it takes time and practice as you learn new strategies and work on recovery. So be flexible and open to trying new things. Things are changing, and you'll need to make changes too. Perhaps it's using gestures or picture books or an electronic device. Anything and everything to get your needs met and to communicate. For example, maybe pointing to menu items at a restaurant. Or if you're shopping, maybe you bring a photo of the item that you're looking for so that the clerk can help you. This is important. Practice communicating in low pressure situations with supportive friends and family to build confidence. Remember where we started with this topic? Be patient with yourself. It does take a lot of time and practice. And yes, it takes getting out of your comfort zone. We know it's not easy, but we encourage you to keep working at it and be patient with yourself. Next up, let's talk about a resource you might not have heard of. That is the Center for Independent Living. They're located throughout the United States, and they help people with disabilities live on their own. Perhaps you need a ramp installed in your home. They are a good place to start because they often can point you in the right direction. The program is run by people who also have disabilities, and they offer many different services to help you. And they offer a lot of guidance. They show others how to do things for themselves and live independently. So, to find your local Center for Independent Living, you would visit the link for your state. I will post the link in the email version of this issue. Next up, let's review some upcoming events. Well, by now you probably know we play bingo every Wednesday. You can find the link on Facebook. We also offer Zoom calls every day of the week. It's called Virtual Connections, and the sessions are absolutely free. And don't miss the National Aphasia Association's Night of Aphasia Arts. It's on Tuesday, April the 30th, and I'll put the link in the email version of this edition. By now, you're probably realizing you should sign up for the email version if you've not already done that. I have a session on Saturday, April the 27th on Virtual Connections, and it's about the action plan for success. So what we'll do is we'll watch next week's video together with other people with aphasia. We'll discuss it and then we'll review, just like you're doing now, but we'll be on Zoom together. So join me for that free session on Virtual Connections. I'll put the link in the email. There's also an aphasia cruise for couples next January, And we have a team of speech therapists and grad students, and we're planning an awesome event where you'll not only participate in aphasia activities, but have a chance to spend time with other couples on this aphasia journey. The day before the conference, we're also having an event, and Dr. Jackie Hinckley is our keynote speaker. This is going to be an awesome day, so join us in Tampa. Join us for the conference, or join us for the cruise, or join us for both if you can. Now, it's time to create that action plan. Your printable action plan is attached to the email. So let's fill it out. What was the featured tip about? It was about being patient with yourself. And people can and do improve with time, but it's often a slow process, but don't give up. So the featured tip was be patient with yourself. What was the resource we talked about? Well, it was the Centers for Independent Living. And there's a center in your state. Then we talked about some events, both on land and sea. The one I'd like to highlight is I hope you'll join me on Saturday to view next week's edition together. Let's watch it together, you and me and people with aphasia. Then we'll talk about it. Wouldn't that be fun? Join me on Saturday. Next, make your action plan for the week. I hope you'll put that on Saturday. You're going to join that virtual connections class. Maybe on Wednesday, you're joining bingo. What are you doing this week? Thanks for joining us. We hope you are enjoying our weekly classes. If you aren't getting the email version of this video, be sure to subscribe.